Sa ibabaw is the kitchen, pero sa ilalim po, the arroceras, this is where they keep their asukal, their bigas, or whatever.
So ito yung grand staircase,
The
no?
grand staircase.
And commit to all of you that we're going to do a proper restoration, that we're going to a full and proper restoration.
Okay, so nandito na tayo mga kaisubero. So ito na yung mansion ni General Aniceto
We
Lacson.
honor General Aniceto Lacson, General Simon Lizares, and Don Julio Diaz. Now begin our program with reverence. Please all rise as we lift our hearts in prayer for our revolutionary heroes led by Reverend Father Emilio Manda Jr. of Leon. At this point, we are going to give our token of gratitude to the following heirs of our three heroes. But before that, we would like to request all our city officials to please be here at the center to present the token, to be joined by Director General Jose Francisco Kiko Benitez.
Madamo nga salamat ay cultural heritage for purposes of protection, preservation, study, promotion of the national patrimony for the benefit of present and future generations, supporting education, social progress, and contributing to economic development through tourism, education, scientific, cultural, leisure services, and industries. My friends, that sheds light on our presence here today and our role in this extremely important heritage structure. The essence of this ceremony is encapsulated in our vision for the General Aniceto Lacson Ancestral House. Commencing with its restoration, we shall journey with you towards bringing back its central role in the Negrense story and allow us to step towards building a better province that is defined by a strong love and connection to its roots and pride in its distinct Negrense identity. So together with Director General Jenny Bars and the whole NMP team, I welcome you all to the ceremonial signing of the Deed of Donation and project kick-off of the General Aniceto Lacson Ancestral House. Madamo nga salamat kag maayong aga sa atong tanan.
Sorry if I get emotional. Sorry. Because this is truly a blessing for all of us. So, I'll do this. Anyway, good morning, distinguished guests. Where's Dina? Do I see Dina? Is she got? Oh, there. I love you. Good morning, distinguished guests, beloved family, and friends. Today we are gathered here to witness and celebrate the official turnover of the Ancestral House of Don Aniceto Lacson to the National Museum of the Philippines. A house truly filled with cherished memories, history, and the legacy of a truly remarkable man. Something we should be very proud of, heirs of Aniceto, is that he was really a true Katipunero who, together with the prominent families north and south of Negros, managed to cause the bloodless surrender of the Spanish Empire. Imagine. I have to say empire. The Spanish Empire to him and to Juan Araneta. Okay? And he became the president of the Cantonal Republic of Negros. Our historian Modesto Saunoy keeps on reminding him that his official title is really not general, but that is really the president. That's his official title, President of the Cantonal Republic of Negros. Don Aniceto was a man of courage, vision, and unwavering dedication to his people. He really loved Negros, guys. And if I may just add, he was very sad when he had to surrender to the Americans. It really broke his heart. But he had no choice. I mean, the difference in weapons was just so big. He devoted his life to the ideals of freedom and independence, self-reliance, and the prosperity, not only for his family, but for the entire community of Negros and beyond. He really saw that Negros would become, he didn't exist yet at that time, Singapore, but that was his vision. A very rich island, independent. At this point, please allow me, I would like to invite all family members to here today to please stand. Please, just everyone, all the descendants. Can you take this is important to me because it's not about me, guys. It's about all of us and Aniceto. I'm just saying, let us recognize each other not just as relatives, but as inheritors of a vision, as keepers of a history that we now entrust to the care of National Museum. We call Casa Grande. Isn't it? We always have called it Casa Grande. But it is also the Malacañang of Negros. Isn't it, Modesto? Malacañang of Negros, the seat of government when he was president. And considered as one of the grandest ancestral houses in the Philippines. That was told to me by many architects, renowned architects, starting with Toti Villalon, who came and he said, Ana, there's no other house like this in the Philippines. We all declare today that we are delighted that National Museum of the Philippines has taken the serious responsibility to take care of this house. No pressure. No pressure. To the National Museum, Jeremy Barnes and Cecil Tirol, we thank you in advance for the full restoration of this house. Not half, full. May this ancestral house stand for generations as a beacon of our heritage, our pride, and our unyielding spirit. Thank you, and mabuhay Casa Grande! Casa Grande!
given to me to respond to everything that has happened. The messages of our stakeholders in the city government, in the national agencies, the representatives of the family, our dear donors this morning. I won't go any more into the importance of the house because I think that's well known. And if you didn't know before today, we were reminded several times over from the various speakers this morning. And you could tell with the vibe that this is a gift, but it's also a responsibility being handed over. Well, we in the National Museum are very mindful of our mandate, which Cecile read out part of, to look after these most important structures of our nation that represents our patrimony and our cultural heritage. At the same time, it's very important for National Museum to start extending our services to Negros Occidental. And so we were looking for the right way to come in, because we're in Iloilo City, we're in Dumaguete City, but in between Iloilo and Dumaguete, here in Negros Occidental, we didn't have a presence yet. And so we were looking for the right way to come in, because we have so many friends here. We have so many friends like Aji Saris over there, old friend of mine. We have friends in the heritage towns all over, in Silay, in Victorias. And we wanted to come in to give support to all the heritage efforts. And it took the Sugar Heritage Trail of Ivan and a few other things for us to start being able to commit. And when Ivan said to me one day, we have to do something about the General Lacson House, his National Museum Inn, I remember all the things told to me about this house. And I said, well, if we can get everyone to work together, if we could get to know the stakeholders and come together as a team, then that would be the perfect way for National Museum to come in, give support to the Sugar Heritage nominations to UNESCO, help all the heritage homeowners in this part of the province, lalo na sa Silay Heritage Town, and so on and so forth. And so working with then former Kongkiko, working with Mayor Albi, Mayor Javi, Mayor Neil, and so many others that we've met in the last couple of years. We're now at this point today where I can, on behalf of National Museum, accept the donation of the General Lacson Ancestral House and commit to all of you that we're going to do a proper restoration, that we're going to a full and proper restoration. We're going to do it carefully, meticulously, and as perfectly as we can. We need to do justice to the structure and to all the memories that were so lovingly recounted by our donors earlier. And so many other people. I also want to thank my former boss, President Arroyo, and her husband, former First Gentleman Mike Arroyo, because I first learned about Aniceto Lacson from them. And they are so happy we're doing this today. Together with their daughter Luli, who was with National Museum, and of course Dina, their cousin, as well, who is working with the First Lady to also bring support for this project. Thank you, Dina, and please relay our undying gratitude to the First Lady. And so I would really like to thank them, to thank Kongkiko for helping with the initial funding that we're spending right now to kick off the urgent repair. You can look at the budget, it's like a print naman po. But it's a meaningful but modest amount just to start things off. So Kongkiko in the House and Senator Lauren Legarda sa Senate deserve special mention. Thank you, sir. And thank you to Senator Legarda and all the senators really for their support. So I do want to close these proceedings before we go into our refreshments and family gathering and the rest of this holiday here in the province that I'm sure everyone will enjoy. I just want to say we do commit to doing our part and operating and managing this historical place as a public venue for the promotion of the history of the province, the history of the nation that occurred here, in this historic area of TALISAY and the surrounding towns of Negros Occidental. We know what this means to everyone present here, and we'll do justice to all of you as we move forward. So hopefully, in a year or two, there'll be reason to come together again, and I'll be very happy to, hopefully I'm still around, to be the one to show you the progress that's been achieved. So wish us luck, even as right now, medyo intimidating. We worked so hard to get to this step, so now we're here, we're looking to the next step. Yeah, it's quite a challenge, but I think everyone will be proud with what happens. But we need the support of everyone, kahit moral support man lang. And I can assure you that we and all our friends, all the experts that we will be bringing in for the restoration, will do our very best. So, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. And happy 5 de Nobyembre sa tanan.
Okay, so bumalik tayo dito sa Casa Grande para tignan ang pinakababa ng bahay. So actually hindi na sila nagpapapasok dito kasi masyado nang marupok yung sahig sa taas. Kaya hanggang baba lang tayo, ano. Yan, ito lang baba ang ipapakita nila sa atin. Yan, kasama pa rin natin si Sir Raymond Alunan.
Ang instruction ko kasi kwan sa kayo rin iya sa nabiga katigaw ng temperature o kung napihan.
Wow. So para meron tayong ano before and after.
Gani.
Bago nila ito ma-restore. Ang taas pala ng ceiling nito sa ano sir ano?
Actually the same height ng ceiling ng Ulus Park.
Oo nga, oo.
Sobrang the Ulus Park ganito kataas yung ceiling niya. Aniceto and Mariano Yulo are they are partners in the revolution. That's why si Mariano Yulo na may-ari ng Yulo's Park, he is also enthusiast when it comes to the veterans.
Okay, okay.
So si Aniceto is the president of the revolution. So isa siya sa mga tumulong din during the revolution of Negros against the Spaniards. And that was happened today, as we commemorate today, the November 5, 1898.
The 5 Nobyembre.
Yeah, the first bloodless revolution in the Philippines na nangyari here in Negros Occidental. So, ang ground floor, one of the nice thing about this house, because the floors are original Piedra China.
Ito sir?
Yeah,
Ano tawag?
Piedra China.
Piedra China.
Ang Piedra China, actually, during the Spanish period, example, pag nagbabiyahe ang barko papunta dito na walang laman, yan ang parang nagbabalanse. Kasi ang barkong malaki, kung walang laman, baka pwede siya mag-capsize.
Oo nga, oo.
So, kailangan may pabigat. And those are Piedra China. Pagdating ng Negros, ang gagawin, lahat ng Piedra China, ilalagay yan sa labas, doon sa may port.
Oo.
At papasok yung asukal. So, bibigat na ulit.
Oo nga.
So, iwan ito sa gilid, doon sa
I
shoreline.
see.
So, ginagawa, binibili ito siya at ginagawa siyang tiles. Ina-eskwalado. So, ito siya. Pula doon sa labas. Actually, this is one of the houses in the Philippines with the most Piedra Chinas.
Wow.
Ito siya. Yung mga granite stone.
Piedra China.
Tapos, because this is a typical hacienda house, so ang sa second floor is the bedroom of the girls, the ground floor is the bedroom of the boys, the despacho, the oficina of the farm is there, in the ground floor. But because this house is also not only servicing the family but also the entire community of the hacienda, they have their private chapel.
Okay.
So this is their chapel. So for
chapel ito.
Yeah. This can
I
accommodate
see.
more than 100 person. This is for the common, for the workers. On the upper part is for the owner of the house or for the family. That's why may level siya.
Okay.
So ito siya for the rest of the workers or the people here in the farm or in the field. But on the upper part, that is for the owners. And
Pwede ba kumapak dito, sir?
careful lang doon lang sa may semento.
Sige. Ito. Mula dito hanggang papunta rito.
That is for the common.
Okay.
Sa ibabaw naman po is for the owners. The altar inside is dedicated to the Our Lady of Miraculous Medal. That's why this farm was known as Hacienda Santo Rosario. Santo Rosario because Rosario is also the name of the wife of Aniceto Lacson, Rosario Araneta.
Oo. Piedracina.
China. Tapos, another amazing thing about this house, no, is their Santo Entierro. So, that is their calandra of their Santo Entierro. It's made out of silver. The Santo is originally from Spain. And based from the owners, na ang Santo Entierro dito sa loob is much older than the house.
Much older.
Oh,
Wow,
ayun, sa-
talaga na.
Nakatago lang siya pero that's much older than the house. From Spain yung Santo. So ito naman, this is silver coated yung kanyang karo. So napapalibutan to siya ng ilaw. Pag Semana Santa, dinalabas siya papuntang sa bayan.
At may kotse.
Yeah, this is their old mobile. I think automobile ba?
Oh, may kotse oh. Mga anong taon to, sir?
60s na.
Na 60s na, okay.
60s na. 1960s na.
Tapos dito, sir, ano dito?
Okay, this is the patio.
Patio.
Actually, there's the alatangan, no? Ang alatangan...
Alatangan.
Oh, alatangan.
Kahoy ito, sir, no?
Yes, sir. Ang alatangan from a Visayan word meaning atang, meaning to guard.
To guard.
Actually, ang alatangan is literally pag malakas yung ulan, hindi makapasok. Pero meron pang itong isang beliefs, don't step on this piece of wood.
Oo.
Kailangan mo lang
Ganun ba? Okay, sorry.
Kasi, andito yung espiritu ng bahay nagbabantay. So, that's why we call that alatangan, to guard.
To guard.
To guard the house from spirits. So, itong part na ito, this is where the rancho, no? This is where they put the kabayo or whatever. Because there's another door that leads going to the farm sa likod.
Oh.
Tapos may hagdan yan going up and that is the kitchen. What's nice about this place, because itong babaw na ito, itong second floor na ito, part, this is where you can have your merienda facing the breakfast facing the brunch facing the sea, the shoreline, and your merienda is facing to the mountainside.
So shoreline dito sa side. Dito mountain side.
Mountainside ito.
Okay.
So this is their bodega, this is their arroceras. So sa ibabaw is the kitchen, pero sa ilalim po, the arroceras, this is where they keep their asukal, their bigas, or whatever na kailangan. So from these rooms before. So ngayon, this is for restoration.
Yun yung sinasabing stairs na bumagsak na.
So that is for restoration soon.
Oo. At least meron tayong sir, before and after. Makikita natin to, one of the grandiose mansion. Tabi-tabi po. So dito, sir,
Wala, bodega na lang.
bodega lang ito.
Tabi.
Grabe talagang na no?
Because
Naiiwan
the
siya.
house was sa Bali doon for 23 years.
23 years.
23 years nga ni Miss Ana
Oo.
Balcells, for 23 years wala nang ginagalaw. May mga siguro mga minor restoration or repair, pero yung as a whole no, wala.
Oo nga.
Kita nyo ito, lumagpas na yung kanyang ang hinge niya. So delikado to, pwede ito bumagsak.
So dapat di na siya isasara-sara, no?
Oo.
Ganyan na lang, no?
Delikado na yan.
So dapat daw laktawan natin.
Sige. So far, this is the house. Soon, pag na-restore na ito, balik kayo.
Oo, babalik ako, sir. Siguro mga in 1 year joke.
Actually, we're looking out for 3 years to more than almost 5 years in the making to.
So ito yung grand staircase,
The
no?
grand staircase.
Hindi na talaga natin to pwedeng apakan,
Hindi,
sir, no?
kanina nagsabi, kanina talagang delikado.
Oo.
Kasi nabasa, Ito yung problema nito, nabasa niya So,
Hindi na tayo
anyway,
pwede umakyat.
si Tanadikan sa kanya Rosevine, ito naman po, clouds.
Oo nga, yes.
Clouds yung design.
Ito.
Because Lacson is literally a Chinese
Kahoy.
descendant. Sunlak na naging Lacson, it di sa sigolak. Meaning, is ika-anim siyang akong incheck. Ang Lacson galing sa Molo, galing
Oo.
Iloilo. Ang Lacson, ang Molo, yan ang Chinese partner ng mga incheck. Okay, bakit tinawag molo? Because way back, ang mga Moro, yan ang ini-invade yung lugar. Kasi ang molo, malapit sa dagat.
Oo nga po.
Here comes, kung yung mga incheck, andun, sa sisigaw. Example, andyan Moro, sisigaw yung mga incheck, Moro! 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 Pero literal, that's Moro. Ito naman mga Kastila, Molo pala
Molo.
to. Sige, let's call that place Molo. That's why that's where
Okay.
Pancit Molo comes from.
I see.
So,
May storya pala yun, ano?
Locsin, Yusay, Kunsing, they are Chinese. Pero ang pinakakuan is Lacson. It, di, sa, si, go, Lacson. Hindi
Galing.
ika-anim siyang apong inche.
Oo.
So, that's why they call that Lacson. From Sunlak na naging Lacson. Yung mga incheck no na remember sa mga Chinese movie na kalbo, tapos may ponytail ditong mahaba. Yun!
Yun
yung
yun,
itsura.
oo.
So, depende kung saang part siya ng China, baka Fujian o wherever, whichever part, no? Kaya yan, mga incheck. Pero, bago tinayo itong bahay na ito, this used to be an old house. Meron pang lumang bahay dito.
Okay.
This
Kasi ito 19
paano to
of
siya?
18
1870, kung si Tanadikang is 1876 or 73, earlier than that. Siguro
Earlier.
mga late 1860s. Pero prior to 1860s, meron pang nakatayong bahay dito. Pinaayos na lang to ni Aniceto. This used to be the old house of the one who pioneered the sugar industry. His name was Nicolas Luni. Together with his business partner na Swiso. Briton itong si Nicolas Luni. Ang kanyang partner na Swiso, his name is Federico Luschinger. So, they are the original owner of the property. After the death of Nicolas Luni, might be that's the time that they sold this property and it went all the way to the Lacsons. Probably to Lucio Lacson, the father of Aniceto. Tapos, it went to Aniceto Lacson.
I see.
Tapos, si Aniceto, nagkaanak, one of the daughters, the eldest daughter, as mentioned kanina ni Miss Ana, si Hisusa. Si Hisusa naman married to Jose Pidal Arroyo. At nagkaanak sila, one of the sons married to the Tuason. At doon nanggaling sila si Mike, si Iggy Arroyo, ang asawa ni Gloria Macapagal Arroyo.
Oo.
Yun. That's why kanina, she mentioned
Oo.
that Gloria Macapagal is related to this house because of the husband.
Ayun.
Si First Lady naman, Rizal, because of the wife of Aniceto, Rosario Araneta.
Ang kanilang
Kanila. Ang grand aunt, probably, the great
okay.
grand aunt.
grand
Tapos, another family that is related to this house, si Arsenio Lacson. The mayor of Manila is related to this house. So, yung part na yan, at saka mga Gemperli in Manila, na mga Swiso, yun, may mga related sa kay Aniceto Lacson. So there's the Gemperli, there's the family of Arsenio Lacson, there is the Claparols, the Balcells, the Franco, and several families, Roselios. So yun ang mga nag-intermarriage with the Lacsons.
Oo.
I remember one of the sons of Aniceto Lacson who is a governor, Isaac naman, ito naman yung connection niya sa mga paterno sa Quiapo. Because Isaac married to Carmen Paterno of Quiapo, the old Paterno of Quiapo. So may connection siya sa Quiapo. So the
Galing.
old rich of Quiapo, the old families of Quiapo, the Paternos, intermarried to this family, Isaac Araneta Lacson. Her name was Carmen Paterno.
Carmen Paterno.
Carmen Paterno. That later on, after the World War II, when they left Negros, they stayed in New Manila na. The Lacson Paterno families.
I see.
Mm-mm.
Grabe.
Okay,
Malilito ka talaga. Maraming salamat po. Thank you. And balikan natin ito after 3 years daw or 3 to 4. Mga ganon. Nagba-vlog pa kaya tayo that time?
Nakita nyo dito yung pool sa gilid? Na nilalagay lang sa gilid.
Oh, may swimming pool.
You check the Gumising Kamarua sa YouTube. Kung may makita ka, this is the part kung saan the movie director was Lino Broca.
Oo.
Tapos si Susan Roses dito yan.
Si Susan Roses.
Si Susan Roses yung artista doon. Si Philip Salvador, si Mario O'Hara, at saka si Loris Guillen, ang mga artista doon. So si Susan, habang nakadungaw dito siya, may nakita siya ditong part ng movie na yon na naglilibing papunta dito. Tapos, nung may part ng mga movie na dyan sinushoot sa loob ng chapel, na dyan ang wake. Nung nakita ni Susan, yung kanyang mukha nandun din sa may kabaong.
Grabe no mga kaisubero. Malaking malaking ano talaga ang iguguhol nila rito para maayos itong bahay na ito, no? Pakita ko lang sa inyo yung swimming pool. Ito. Oh. Oh, ito yung swimming pool.
Another thing about this house, no? When you go at the back,
Ano, sir?
much older structure. Ito.
Much older.
Oo, Grande. So this is might be
So much older daw yung pinakalikod.
that one, no?
Ah, oo. Kung nasaan yung ano, di ba inikot na natin ang buong paligid.
May tower ito na tinapyas nila.
Oo.
So itong balkonahe na ito, that is much older than that main house.
I see.
So, yan dagdag yan eh.
Oo.
So itong part na ito, might be this is one of the section na bahay ni Nicholas Looney, yung British
Oo, yung kung saan nila nakuha yung ano,
property, the
property.
original owner of the house. Itong part na ito, itong
Oo.
balkonahe na yan, no. That's the original part of the original house of Nicholas Looney. Because of his death, because umakyat siya ng kanlaon, kinagat siya ng lamok, nagkasakit siya ng malaria, dinala siya dito, nagkalagnat, and he died.
Ah, ganun lang
Very
nangyari.
simple. Pero actually po,
Pero he died here.
He died in Negros.
In Negros.
linibing siya sa Iloilo.
Okay.
So dito yan, itong part na ito.
Ibabaw, sir.
Tangke ng tubig.
Tangke ng
So,
tubig. May
it's made
puno
out of
na.
Steel.
May puno na sa ibabaw.
Kailangan for the restoration, anything na mga kahoy dyan, kailangan putulin. Kasi sisirain niya yung buong... Wala siyang bintana na yung up to the waistline.
Oo.
Wala siya sliding doors sa ibabaw. So, mula dito, pwede mong ikutin ang buong bahay hanggang dun sa kabila to that pan po. Yung Antillian na pan yan, na design ng balkonahe.
Balkonahe niya. Oo nga.
Antillian designs.
At saan napansin ko may balon?
Ano po? Ayan.
Ayan, oh.
Yeah, source of water niya para dyan, no?
Okay. May balon pala rito, no?
Kasi dagdag to eh. Itong part na ito, this is extension. Check natin na. In-extend.
In-extend na siya.
Ito siyang extend.
Para dun sa balcony.
Ito.
Maraming salamat po.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At kami ay nakita namin yung kahit baba lang, okay na.
For next na video ninyo, pagbalik ko dito. Ayun, as promised ni Sir Jeremy Barnes, the next time that we come back here is the na-restore na.
Na-restore na.
Ganda kanyang speech ni Mr. Barnes, the chairman of the National Museum.